Sticking to your New Year's resolutions shouldn't have to be so hard. 80% of people give up on their New Year's resolutions by February. 80%. 80%. That's a whole lot of people. In fact, by March, about 90% have given up on their New Year's resolutions. So why is it so hard? I was thinking about that. Like, why is it hard for us to stick to our New Year's resolutions? Well, there are several reasons why it's hard. Like, for example, feeling overwhelmed, feeling discouraged, not ready to change are some of the reasons why most people struggle with keeping or sticking to their New Year's resolutions. So I'm going to share with you a strategy. In fact, 5 steps to help you to stick to your New Year's resolutions. And before we get into it, I know there are a lot of people jumping in the room. Good to see you, Wishleen. Awesome. Good to see everyone here today. Please do like this video if you're receiving value from it. Also, comment below and share as well. There are five steps that you can take today to help you to stick to your New Year's resolutions. Number 1, the first step is be positive. Be positive. And what I mean by that is when you're setting your goals, for example, I'm sure you've set several goals for the new year. You want to set positive goals. Instead of saying, for example, I won't eat dessert, what you should say is, I'll eat dessert only on Sunday. Instead of saying, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, say instead, I will weigh whatever your ideal weight is. For example, for me, it's 175 pounds. So I'll write, I'll weigh 175 pounds by March 20th of this year. So that's a positive goal. So set positive goals instead of goals that have to do, I won't do this, I won't do this, or I'm losing that. So set positive goals. So switch it around to make it positive. Number 2, second step is focus on lifestyle. Like, for example, you may say, well, I want to lose weight. I want to weigh perhaps 190 pounds. But instead of just saying that, what I want you to say instead is, I'm going to create a lifestyle that will help me to live a healthier life. And if I'm living a healthier life, in other words, my diet is I have a healthy diet, I'm exercising and so on and so forth. As a result of doing that, as a result of focusing on lifestyle instead of just one specific area, I will lose the weight. I will feel better. I will be more energetic. So again, focus on lifestyle and not just on the one action or the one habit that you want to change. Focus on lifestyle. Now, number 3, the third step, if you would just type that below in the comment section for me. The third step is set up your habitat. You want to set up a winning habitat for yourself. As you know, I love zebras, and zebras seed depending on their habitat, where they are, their environment. You want to create an environment that will help you to succeed. In other words, when you get home, when you go to work, you want to make sure you prepare your workplace. You want to prepare your room. You want to prepare your study area so that when you sit there, you're able to focus on the task at hand. When you're at work today, if you have a few things on your desk, or if you have a whole lot of things on your desk, clear your desk of everything and focus on the most important thing. In other words, what I'm saying is set up your environment, your habitat, to win. So if you realize that your environment is not helping you to win, is not putting you in a position to focus and get things done, then change things around. If you notice that the television is on, or perhaps the television is a distraction, or you're tempted to continually, you get up and you turn it on, or perhaps it's your cell phone, I want you to remove everything that will distract you this year in your environment and create an environment that will help you win. So very, very important. In fact, there are studies and research on this that say that, for example, if you're at work, if you have a whole lot of things on your desk, files, papers, and other things on your desk, your mind is cluttered. So the best way to be more productive at work, or perhaps when you're studying at home, is clear your work area and just leave the one thing that you're working on the desk in front of you. That will help you to be more productive as a result. So again, make sure that you set up your environment. Create a winning environment wherever you are. Your car, your home, your office, at school, wherever you are. You want to make sure that you create a winning environment so that you can win this year. All right, number 4, the fourth step is surround yourself with zebras. Surround yourself with zebras. In fact, zebras thrive in the wild when they run with other zebras. So you want to surround yourself with other winners this year. Other people who have goals. You see, goals rub off on us, right? If you hang around with someone, if they have goals, it'll rub off on you. It'll push you, or it could perhaps maybe slow you down depending on what type of goal or goals the person has. So again, surround yourself with winners this year. I have a lot of people who ask me this question, say, Nick, well, the people that I have in my life, they're not really winners. Where do I find winners? Well, you go to where winners meet. Go to where winners congregate. Go to seminars, go to workshops, go to networking events. Join perhaps a club at your school that you're interested in, and you'll find winners there. Go to different places where winners meet. And I just shared a few of those with you. You can go to a bookstore, although they're closing down a lot of them down here where I live in South Florida, but you can go to places where winners meet. Again, find winners this year, surround yourself with them, and see if you can set up a mastermind. And not only that, but keep each other accountable where you can stick to your resolutions this year. Awesome. Now, number five is expect setbacks. Expect setbacks. And what I mean by that is, yes, there will be pushback this year. Yes, you will fail. You'll attempt to work on a goal this year. You'll attempt to work on one of your New Year's resolutions this year, and it just won't work. Or it may not happen. You may not achieve it within the set time. You may not achieve it within the desired set time. So what you can do is know that, okay, this is going to happen. So whatever setback that I have this year, as Willie Jolly says, a setback is a setup for a comeback. I'm just going to get back up. I'm going to come back from it this year. So whatever it is, if I don't get a chance to make it to the gym next week, then I'm going to go the following week. If I failed the test that I've been studying for, I'm going to go back and study again and take the test again. So whatever the setbacks are this year, just know that whatever setbacks you experience in your life, they're all just a setup for a mighty comeback. You've got what it takes. Those are my 5 steps that I want to share with you to help you to stick to your New Year's resolutions. Let's make this happen this year. We've been saying over and over every year, I'm going to get the new house, or I'm going to graduate, or I'm going back to school, or I'm going to lose this weight, or I'm going to do this and do that. Listen, try these 5 steps and let me know how it goes. When you try these 5 steps, I'm sure 1 or 2 or all of them, in fact, will help you to stick to your New Year's resolutions. You've got what it takes. My name again is Nick Zizi. Thank you for watching. We've got exciting